Hey guys, how's it going today? Today I wanted to make a video about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a former boxer. Him and his brother have gone viral on YouTube and a lot of other social media platforms. So I want to go ahead and just share my thoughts on what I think about this person. So a lot of people say this is fake, because he is a very confident, very high energy person, very polarizing. And recently he got banned from some social media sites. So one of the things I observing from this person is, of course, the self confidence is admirable, and like I mentioned before, self confidence is something that's definitely very key, even though I don't sound like it in most videos. But sometimes it takes me a while to gather my thoughts. So what happens is that confidence is something that I really saw in this individual. And I mean, he does take a common sense approach. A lot of the people, especially a lot of people on the left, they really don't like what he has. But I mean, a lot of it is praiseworthy. But a lot of it is questionable. I mean, some people like that saying things like it's okay for them to be unfaithful to their spouse, things like that. I disagree, but I mean, you know, not everything has to be a Discord on YouTube, and not everything has to be everything. So I just wanted to give my thoughts. I'm not trying to, you know, talk negatively, but I do. There's some praiseworthy qualities that he does have. So one of the things I wanted to go ahead and mention is what I noticed about this individual is a trait that not a lot of people have today. I mean, a lot of people, we live in a world where everybody gets offended by the slightest thing. And what I've noticed is that this person, he says it as it is, very unfiltered, and it reminds me of a lot of old guys that I used to talk to in the past. They were very direct. They were not, a lot of them passed away already. They're very direct. They don't hide anything. They say it as it is. And I think we should live in a world like that. And to be quite honest, I mean, one of the things that I've learned is that I used to get offended a lot too by other people, and then I started offending people without wanting to, and then I learned my lesson that way, and I realized that the intention wasn't to offend anyone, and made me reflect. I shouldn't be offended either when I feel offended, because the intention isn't to offend others, and I kept that in mind. So one of the things I wanted to just mention is that you know he doesn't do it to offend people. He does it to more to help people. There's a lot of misguided people, especially a lot of young people today. And I'm not saying he's a role model, but there's, just like everyone, there's good and bad. Like I said before, take everything with a grain of salt. This individual, there's a lot of things that people criticize him about, him and his Hustlers University, and his and a bunch of other things. But one thing that moms say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, and that's what I try to do. And I really admire his self confidence. It is, just listening to this guy, it's gets you pumped. It makes you feel confident. Those vibes, they that's what I kind of liked. Of course, you don't want to consume his content too much. That's what I've gotten so far. Definitely be careful with what you watch on YouTube. Not everything is family friendly, and not everything is, you want to definitely be careful. But he does have that mental toughness. So I did watch a video, and he was telling about a story about this girl who got in a plane crash in Brazil with her family. He says he saw this girl saw the mom decapitated, and she got through it, and she went back home to Germany, and she never sought any therapy. That's just and the girl says that that's something that they've never done, and that's very amazing. I thought it was a very amazing story, and it is one of those things where, sometimes, the human mind is so resilient, and that's one of the things I took away from that story about the resiliency. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and share about Andrew Tate, and about the confidence, and that's something that I like to advocate, and it's something that I work on continuously. I mean, as you could tell, sometimes in my videos I don't seem the most confident, so that's what I wanted to go ahead and share, guys, with you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.